Hello, gentle souls, and welcome back to my new channel, Seashell Tarot, where we explore messages from the sea and the sea elements. As a water sign myself, I've always felt really connected to the sea and feel at my most intuitive when I'm by the sea. So I wanted to share this special element with you guys, and I'm excited to do that. So in today's Pick a Card reading, we're going to be looking at guidance from the seashells about your current spiritual path. And to do this reading, I've laid out 3 separate piles of cards here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this turquoise crystal here. Beautiful crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be this white opal crystal here. And pile number 3, you're going to be this yellow Jasper here. So take a minute and focus on the piles and decide which one you're most drawn to. You can then scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. You can then click on your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get started. Hi, pile number 1. So you guys chose this beautiful turquoise crystal here. I'm going to place your crystal right here. And you received the card Resilient. Beautiful image there. So it says, may your soul weather the storms. Wow. So the first thing I'm getting here, pile 1, is that your soul may have been going through a difficult time lately. Something maybe that happened in your life, maybe in terms of your job, or maybe in terms of a relationship, or it could be really anything here. Money worries, things to do with family. But I see that your soul is really, and spirit is really wanting you to stay strong right now and stay resilient and kind of go with the flow and, take the punches and just sort of weather the storm, like this card says. And your soul's path right now is, your spiritual path is about staying strong and being resilient. And as a result of that, you're becoming a stronger person. You're becoming someone who is able to weather the storms. And I feel like this is part of your spiritual path right now, is becoming more spiritually strong and more capable of dealing with different challenges and different issues in your life. So just like the waves come up here and crash against the shore of these stones, I feel like that's what Spirit is asking you to do, is just sort of ride the wave and go with the flow and weather the storm. So a really interesting energy here, pile 1. So let's get some more oracle cards here for you from this deck. So Spirit, what is pile number 1's spiritual path right now? Tell me about their spiritual path. Thank you, Spirit. So you have this card here, and it says, replacing what was lost, number 12. So the number 12 may be significant for you guys in your spiritual path. But the card says, you now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. Beautiful. So yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of maybe changes or turmoil in your life recently. And there's this feeling of rebirth here in terms of your spiritual path. Again, I feel like you guys are becoming stronger, you're becoming more resilient, and it's leading to this new perspective on life, this new outlook, that you are capable of anything, Pile One, and you're capable of getting through anything. And I feel like this is your opportunity to rejuvenate your soul, rejuvenate your spirit, and start anew. And, you know, I see a lot of opportunities here and brightness and light in your future. And, you know, even though this card is talking about something being lost, I don't feel it's a negative thing for you. I feel like it's a really positive thing, because it's leading to this stronger spirit and zest for life that sort of maybe has been lacking lately. So I really feel like it's a positive change for you guys here. So really interesting. So let's get another oracle card here from another deck for you. So Spirit, what is Pile One's current spiritual path, please? Tell me about their current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path. Thank you, Spirit. So you have this card here, and it says cleansing. And it says releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. Wow. So again, there's this energy of starting new here, rebirth, cleansing out old energies, cleansing out maybe old toxic things in your life, toxic people, toxic situations, things that no longer serve you, Pile One. And there's a new beginning here. Releasing the old, you know, that's really the theme of your reading here, is releasing the old and starting anew. And I feel like this is your spirit starting anew. This is your soul starting anew. And this is your spiritual path right now, is this rebirth, is this starting over and cleansing out old energies. And so I feel like for you guys, water may be actually really important for you right now. So maybe taking baths or showers to clear out that old energy, or going to the sea and just bathing or swimming in the sea, going to a river. But water is going to be very healing for you right now and very cleansing. And so it's really important to focus on cleansing right now and healing. And it's funny because you guys picked the turquoise stone, which is a very healing stone, and it's also blue, which is the color of water and the ocean. So it's very fitting that you picked this pile one. So let's get another card here for you guys. So Spirit, tell me about Pile One's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about Pile One's current spiritual path. Okay. So you have this card here. It says Healing Moon. Seek healing. Yeah. So like I said before, Pile One, you guys are healing from something right now. Whether this be a job that maybe didn't work out, or relationship that didn't work out. Whatever it is for you, I feel like you guys are in the process of healing and starting over. Because there's this idea here of seeking healing. And I feel like this healing moon is really going to be helping you here. Working with the moon cycles maybe. And it's funny because, you know, water is very much controlled by the moon. The tide is controlled by the cycles of the moon. And so I feel like water is very, very important for you guys. Maybe some of you are water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or maybe you just have strong water placements in your chart. But there's really water coming up here all over the place in your reading. And it's very important in terms of your healing. So again, maybe spending time in water or near water will be very good for you guys. So beautiful. So let's get another card here for you. One more oracle card here. So Spirit, tell me about Pile 1's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about Pile 1's current spiritual path. Thank you, Spirit. So you have number 31 with Flying Gurnard. Emotions are running high. Ask yourself if it is worth it. Interesting. So I'm feeling with this card that you guys have been really, really emotional lately. Maybe even stressed out or anxious or fearful. But there's something that's created this turbulence in your life. And so your emotions are sort of on edge and really running high. And Spirit is asking you if it's worth it, if whatever this is that's stressing you out and making you emotional is worth it, or whether it's better to just cut your losses and walk away from it, you know, and start anew and start afresh. And that's what I feel like your spiritual path is right now. It's about deciding whether whatever this is that's bothering you is worth it. Is it worth keeping it in your life, or is it better to walk away from it and start anew? And I really see that energy here of cleansing and refreshing and, you know, maybe even for some of you walking away from whatever this is and seeking healing and, you know, working on yourself, working on your perspective and, you know, sort of letting whatever that is go. So really, really interesting energy, Pile 1. So I'm going to get some tarot cards here for you to sort of clarify this energy here and get some more information. So let's get some tarot. So Spirit, what is going on in Pile 1's current spiritual path, please? What is going on in Pile 1's current spiritual path, please? Thank you. Okay, so you have the Hermit card here. And it says introspection, contemplation, soul searching. Yeah, so I really feel like you guys are going to be going within. You're really going to be searching your soul and trying to figure out what your next steps are in terms of this situation. Do you want to stay in this job, this relationship, this situation, or do you want to leave that behind and move on to other things? Is whatever this is worth it to you? You know, really figuring that out and really doing some deep deep soul searching is what I feel for you guys. So really interesting. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what is pile one's current spiritual path? What is going on? Okay. So you have the Eight of Cups here with escapism, disappointment, equivocation. Yeah, so for many of you, I see you guys walking away from something here and leaving it behind. I feel like you've tried your best. I feel like you've done what you can, but you're still disappointed. You're still upset about whatever this is. And so I see you coming to terms with that and walking away from it and starting anew. And that's why we have all this cleansing energy here and healing energy and renewal. Because I feel like you've been through a dark night of the soul here, something really difficult. And you're seeking healing and renewal and cleansing, you know. And it's interesting because in this picture, we see this woman and she's got her hands sort of in a prayer position here, and she's looking up to the sky. And, you know, it's almost like she's praying for help, you know, for healing, for renewal. And I really see you guys doing that. I see you guys finding that healing and moving on to better things, to new opportunities. So beautiful energy. So you also received the Nine of Wands here, which says boundaries, fortitude, resilience. Wow. Yeah, it's funny because you got the resilient card as your main energy here. And again, you're getting this resilient card. And so I feel like you guys, your spiritual path is leading you to become more resilient, stronger, capable of setting strong boundaries in your life and enforcing those boundaries. You know, whether this is in a job, in a relationship with another person, whether this is within your family unit, I see you just being this strong person and becoming stronger. And that's your spiritual path that you're on, is this strengthening of self and strengthening of boundaries and fortitude. So really, really beautiful, pile one. So let's get one final tarot card here. Spirit, what is going on in pile one's spiritual path, please? Okay, so you have the Six of Wands that says confidence, balance, recognition. Beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like all of this turbulence and difficulty is really leading you to becoming more confident, pile one, more confident in yourself, more confident in your capabilities, and more confident in who you are. And, you know, I really see it leading to you feeling more balanced, more at ease, more, you know, less anxious, less worried, just sort of in this state of balance and peace and harmony. And I see it being just this beautiful, beautiful time for you. And it's funny because you have these stars all over this woman and these stars in the sky. So I feel like the sky is your limit here, and you are just this shining star because you've become so much stronger and so much more resilient through whatever this hardship is. It's made you stronger and it's made you more resilient. And that's sort of your spiritual path right now, is this getting to this state right here of being confident and being capable and setting boundaries and feeling balanced is really, you know, the end game here, the end result. So really beautiful, pile one. So I'm just going to get one final message here for you to end off this reading. So Spirit, tell me about pile one's current spiritual path, please. Final messages for pile one about their, thank you. Okay, so you have this card here. It says dance. Take inspiration from the moonlight, dancing on the surface of the sea. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like Spirit really wants you to let loose, pile one, and just enjoy yourself. You know, maybe dance or go dancing or do some kind of movement. But I feel like, you know, there's this energy of just releasing your stress, releasing your anxiety, and just moving your body, getting things flowing, getting that fresh perspective, that fresh energy moving through your body, and really taking inspiration from the sea and how the moonlight reflects on the sea and dances on the surface of the sea. You know, maybe spend some time near the water around dusk or moonlight. I think that'll be really inspirational for you guys, and really helpful in terms of healing and really cleansing out those old toxic energies here. So I'm going to leave it there, pile one. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you like this reading and would like to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow, and I would love to have you as part of the family. Otherwise, I thank you so much for being here today, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile two. So you guys chose this beautiful white opal crystal here. And I'm going to place your crystal right there. And you guys received this beauty card here. And it says, may you perceive nature's artistry afresh. Wow. Nice energy here. So I feel like your spiritual path, pile two, is currently about taking a minute to appreciate the beauty all around you. Really, you know, taking time to stop and smell the roses, taking time to look at the trees, look at nature all around you, and really appreciate that. Really take that in and absorb that. And look at all the blessings that you have, maybe within your family, within your job, within your living situation. You know, whatever it is, it's about appreciation and really seeing the beauty around you. Because I feel like for some of you, you've sort of been on autopilot lately, just going about your day, doing what you need to do, and sort of in this robotic motion where you're not really stopping to think about things or look at things and really appreciate or recognize the beauty in life. And I feel like your current spiritual path is leading you towards seeing this beauty and realizing this beauty. And Spirit just wants you to sort of stop what you're doing and just take a minute to appreciate nature and appreciate the beauty that's all around you naturally, just there waiting for you to admire it. So really beautiful energy, pile 2. So let's get an oracle, another oracle card for you here. So Spirit, tell me about pile 2's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about pile 2's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about pile 2's current spiritual path, please. What is going on? Okay, so you have this card here. It's number 9, the moray eel, with wait for it. And it says, be patient with life. Yeah, and that's sort of the energy that I was getting here, is that Spirit really wants you to slow down, pile 2, and be patient. You know, don't expect things to just come for you or happen right away or work out the way that you want them to. You know, there's an energy of being patient here and waiting and stopping to smell the roses and, you know, listening to the birds sing, you know, looking at the stars, whatever it is, but really just slowing down and appreciating the beauty around you and being patient with life, waiting for things instead of rushing things and expecting things right away. So I really feel like your spiritual path right now is about slowing down and appreciating life. That's really sort of the theme coming through here for you. So really interesting. So let's get another card here for you. Another oracle here. So Spirit, what is going on in pile 2's current spiritual path, please? Tell me about their current. Thank you, Spirit. So you have this moonlit card here, and it says, embrace uncertainty. Wow, yeah. So again, there's this idea of just going with the flow right now, pile 2. Just accepting things the way they are, being patient with life, being patient with your situation, and embracing those times when you don't know what's going to happen, when life is uncertain, when things are up in the air, when there's no answers, you know, accepting that and dealing with that and not being impatient or trying to rush things, but just letting things be, slowing down, breathing, looking at nature. I mean, on this card, you see this beautiful scene here with the ocean and the rocks and the sun and the moon. And, you know, there's just beauty that's just all around you, just waiting for you to look at it and admire it. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to really slow down and just breathe, pile 2. That's really the energy I'm getting here, is to just slow down and breathe. So really interesting. So let's get another oracle here for you. Spirit, what is going on in pile 2's spiritual path currently, please? What's going on in their current spiritual path? Tell me about their current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path, please. Okay, so you have into the unknown. It says underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. Beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like right now, pile 2, Spirit is really asking you to stay strong during this time of, maybe things in your life aren't exactly the way you want them to be right now. And maybe they're uncertain for a lot of you. Maybe your job situation is uncertain, or, you haven't figured out what you want to do with your life, or your relationship is unstable, or maybe you don't have a, romantic partner and you're waiting for that. Whatever it is, there's some sort of unknown here, I feel like, for a lot of you, because we're getting this energy of, embrace uncertainty and wait. So maybe some of you are waiting for something. Maybe you're waiting for that job offer, or maybe you're waiting for that right relationship. But whatever it is, Spirit is asking you to face your fears about that. Really remain strong, get in touch with your inner strength and your inner power, and really be courageous, and just sort of face that unknown, deal with that unknown, and wait for that answer to come, wait for that result to come, just let it be. Like I said before, take a moment, breathe, and let whatever be, let whatever be will be. I don't know if I'm saying that right here, but it's really about just accepting the unknown, accepting the uncertainty here, and just letting whatever will happen happen. That's the energy that's coming up here. So very interesting, pile 2. So let's get one final oracle card here. So Spirit, tell me about pile 2's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path. What is going on in their current spiritual path, please? Tell me about their current spiritual path. Okay, so you have number 33, and it says, let your personality shine. And it says, you have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. Beautiful. Yeah, so there's an energy here of you being very unique, pile 2, and having something that nobody else has. And Spirit really just wants you to let whatever that is shine. Maybe you have a talent of being a great writer, or maybe you have a talent of communicating really well, speaking really well. Whatever that talent is, let that show, let that out, and let others see it, let others experience it. And for some of you, you may be comparing yourself to others, saying, oh, but this person's better than me at this, or I'm not as good as that person at this. Spirit really wants you to stop doing that and to just realize how unique you are and how special you are, and that you have something that they don't have. Even though it may seem the opposite, you really are this unique, special being, pile 2. And, you know, it's about just letting that out, letting that shine, and showing the world who you really are. So that's really coming through here strongly, pile 2. So let's get some tarot cards now to sort of clarify this energy here. So Spirit, tell me about pile 2's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path. What is going on with pile 2, please? What is going on with pile 2, please? Okay, so this card wanted to come out here, and it is the 8 of Pearls, which is the 8 of Pentacles, and it says mastery, resourcefulness, gifted. Yeah, so like I said before, you guys are really gifted in something, and it's going to differ for everybody here. You know, maybe you're a great artist, or maybe you're a great writer, or maybe you're, you know, a brilliant mathematician. Whatever it is, you have a gift here, pile 2. And I see you guys, for many of you, working on something here, a craft or a project or a career, and mastering that, really working hard at it and really becoming an expert at it. And Spirit is wanting you to follow that path right now, to really work on whatever this gift is that you have, and to be patient with the results, because the results will come. You know, if you put in the time, if you put in the work, pile 2, the results will come. But it's about, you know, really taking your time to master whatever this is and put in the work, put in the effort, and then the results will come. But being patient about waiting for those results to come. So that's sort of the message that's coming up here. Thank you, Spirit. So you also received the 10 of Pearls, which is the 10 of Pentacles. And it says long-term success, security, generational wealth. Beautiful energy. So yeah, I feel like whatever this is that you guys are working on, that you guys are mastering, is going to be very successful for you, pile 2. And your current spiritual path involves whatever this project or talent or gift is. And it's interesting because in this picture we see this woman who is pregnant, and I feel like this idea or project you're working on is almost ready to be birthed. It's almost ready to come into creation or fruition. And I feel like it's just a matter of time until you see the results of it, until you see the success from it. And I feel like it's going to create a lot of security in your life, a lot of abundance, and it's going to make you really happy. And, you know, I'm getting this idea for a lot of you that it's like a creative gift, you know, so maybe it's drawing or painting or writing, because we have a lot of water energy here. And so, you know, I get the idea of like the arts being somehow involved, but it doesn't have to be. You know, that's just going to resonate for a few of you. But I feel like you're just pregnant with this idea or this creation right now, and it's about to come into life. It's about to be shown to other people or displayed or presented in some way. And it's just a matter of time until that really happens. So really beautiful, pile 2. So Spirit, tell me about pile 2's current spiritual. Wow. Okay, so you also got the Lovers card here. And it says eternal love, reconciliation, decisiveness. Beautiful energy. Yeah, so, for some of you, this whatever you're working on or whatever you're hoping for, could be a relationship. It could be, that you're trying to manifest a love relationship, or you're trying to find your life partner. So it could be that kind of situation, but it could also be, a talent that you have, or a gift, something that you love, something that you are very good at, like we saw before, a gift that you have. So it's going to differ for everybody here, but for some of you, I feel like, what you're working to manifest is a love relationship. And if that's the case, I feel like that's coming in for you. And that's part of your spiritual path right now, is finding this love relationship and really being happy in it and being successful in it. And, for a few of you, it could even be reconciling with someone from your past. Maybe a past love shows up and you guys work things out, or maybe you get back together with your ex, or, it's going to differ for everybody here, but there is this strong idea of union and love here coming up in your reading. So really interesting. So let's get one final card here. Spirit, what is going on in pile 2's current spiritual path, please? Tell me about their current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path. Okay, so you also have the Four of Pearls, and it says protection, possessiveness, obsession. Interesting energy. So yeah, the Four of Pearls is the Four of Pentacles card, and the Four of Pentacles card is all about protecting something, wanting to hold on to something. And I feel like this is you holding tight to whatever this dream or this goal is, whatever this creation is that you're working on, whether it's, a work project or a talent or a gift that you have. Maybe it's this new creation. I feel like you're holding really tightly to it, and you want to protect it. You want to preserve it. And you feel really strongly about whatever this is. Maybe this is a painting that you've painted and you're very proud of it. You're very, protective about it, because it's taken so much time and so much work and so much effort out of you, and it's your creation. So you feel really strongly about it and you want to protect it. So there's this idea of like being very proud of your work here and wanting to protect it. And I feel like that's part of your current spiritual path, is really making this dream a reality, making this dream happen, and birthing this new creation, whatever this creation is for you. So really beautiful, pile 2. So I'm just going to get one final message for you here from Spirit. So Spirit, tell me about pile 2's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path, please. Thank you. So, funny enough, you have the card protection, and it says, keep some aquamarine close. Mermaids' tears have been known to create these precious gems. Wow. Beautiful, pile 2. So, again, there's this idea of protection coming up here. And I feel like for many of you, this is about you protecting whatever this project or gift is that you have. Whatever this creation is that you're looking to birth here, that you're looking to create. And, you know, Spirit is saying that it's okay for you to protect this. It's okay for you to hold this very close to your heart, because it is special. It is a unique gift that you have, Pile 2, and it should be protected. And, you know, for some of you, you may want to keep aquamarine close, because aquamarine is a gem that helps with protection. So, you know, maybe you want to keep it on your person or keep it in your space, but it's something that will help protect whatever this is. And I really see it, like I said before, being very successful and very beautiful. And, you know, I think that's also why your main significator card, excuse me, was beauty, because I feel like whatever this is that you're creating or birthing is going to be beautiful, Pile 2. You know, I feel like it's going to create change in the world, and people are just going to admire it and really find it really beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there, Pile 2. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you like the reading and would like to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow, and I would love to have you guys as part of the family. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. So you guys chose the yellow Jasper here. I'm going to place your crystal right there. And you received this lightness card here. And it says, may the light lift you to the surface. Wow. Beautiful still water here. So yeah, I feel like your current spiritual path, Pile 3, is really about finding the light in your life right now. Really letting Spirit lift you up and really letting the light come into your life. Maybe lightening your load, you know, because I feel like for some of you, you've been carrying this heavy load lately. These burdens, maybe they're work burdens, maybe they're relationship burdens, maybe they're family burdens. You know, whatever it is, I feel like it's been weighing you down and making you feel really heavy. Heavy in terms of your emotions, heavy in terms of your energy, maybe feeling tired, maybe feeling sluggish. So there's this idea of lightening your load, really taking those burdens off your back. You know, maybe for some of you, it's about getting help and distributing your tasks, you know, but finding the light and letting the light lift you to the surface. Because in this card, you know, we see this beautiful still water here. And it's like after the storms, you know, there's usually very still water. And I feel like that's kind of the energy here. It's like, I feel like you guys have been going through this storm, and there's a need to lighten the energy and to really find peace and find serenity and find balance in your life. And I feel like that's coming for you guys. I feel like that's part of your current spiritual path here. So really beautiful, Pile 3. So let's get another oracle card here. So Spirit, oops, thank you. So you received this card here, and it says, follow the stream. And it says, dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. Wow, beautiful energy. So yeah, I am getting this energy here for you of really trusting in the universe and trusting in spirit, pile 3, and trusting in yourself that you will find this stillness, you will find this light. And sometimes it's just about following the stream, you know, just following the steps that spirit takes you in, not fighting things, not going against the current, but just letting things flow and just going the way that life takes you, that spirit takes you. Because I feel like, you know, for some of you, you've been on this long road here, and there's been, you know, these burdens or these things weighing you down. And spirit just wants you to find the light. Like I said before, find the light, find the beauty, find the stillness, find the peace in your life again. And that's part of your spiritual path right now, is just finding this light. And it's interesting because on the water here, we have all this light, if you can see here. So again, light is coming up again here in your reading. And, you know, for some of you, this may resonate as, you know, spending more time with spirit, maybe asking your guides for help, or even just meditating and taking time to breathe can really, you know, help us find the light within us and the light around us, and really help us tune into that light. So, you know, even yoga is very helpful for that. Reiki. There's so many different spiritual practices that can help you to get in touch with your inner light and to really connect with spirit. So interesting energy coming up here. So let's get another oracle card for you here. Spirit, what is going on in pile 3's current spiritual path, please? Tell me about their current spiritual path. Whoops. Okay, so you received moon cycles with patience. Beautiful. So yeah, I feel like your spiritual path right now, pile 3, involves some level of being patient. And I feel like it's being patient in whatever these obstacles are that you're facing, whatever these burdens are, whatever is making you feel heavy, being patient with that, and being patient with life, and really knowing and trusting that things will change for you, that things will get lighter, things will get easier. And, you know, just like the moon changes its cycles, your cycle in life will change as well. You know, things will not always feel this heavy. Things will not always feel this hard. Things will lighten up and become still, just like we see in this water. So it's about being patient with life, pile 3, and sort of just following the stream, following the river, and trusting and knowing that things will get better, things will get lighter. So really interesting. So let's get another oracle card here for you. Oops. Spirit, tell me about pile 3's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path, please. What is going on? Okay, so you have the Okra Sea Star with embracing rapid changes. And it says you are fully equipped. Wow. So for some of you, there's definitely changes coming here. And like I said before, you have changed all over your reading here. You have the moon cycles changing. You have, following this river and things becoming lighter. So, I feel like change is definitely in the air for you here. And Spirit is saying that you guys are ready for whatever happens in your life, whatever changes you're facing, you're ready for that. You're equipped for that. So don't fear those changes or worry about them. Just follow the stream, like this card says. Follow whatever path life takes you on and embrace that. Embrace those changes because you are strong and resilient and capable, pile 3. And I feel like these changes are going to be good for you. I feel like they're going to lead to this place of lightness and ease and peace. I feel like it's really positive changes here. So beautiful energy. So let's get one final oracle card here for you. Spirit, tell me about pile 3's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path. What is going on with pile 3, please? What is going on with pile 3, please? Okay, so you have this card here, number 6, which says looking at the underbelly. And it says, be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you are working on could use some fine-tuning. Interesting. So I feel like there's something here that some of you guys may be working on. Maybe it's a goal, it's a project, it's a creative talent, but there's a need to sort of look at all aspects of it. There's a need to organize here, a need to plan, and to use your time wisely. Maybe you've been focusing on one aspect of this project, but not really seeing the big picture, not really seeing what needs your effort, what needs your time. And so Spirit is sort of saying, look at the underbelly of this. Go within and really examine this project or goal and try to determine what needs your energy right now. What part of it needs help? What part of it needs work? And I feel like it's Spirit's way of saying, like, really take time to just organize right now and plan. And I feel like slowing down and doing that is really going to help you to achieve whatever this project or goal is, pile 3. So really interesting energy. So let's get some tarot here to clarify this energy that we're seeing here. Okay, so Spirit, tell me about pile 3's, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have the Lovers card here with eternal love, reconciliation, decisiveness. Interesting. So I'm getting two energies here with this card. With the Lovers showing up here, I feel like for some of you, and this might only be for a few of you, but I feel like you may be feeling burdened by either love or some sort of love relationship in your life. Feeling like it's been really hard, feeling like it's been really heavy. And, Spirit wants you to sort of examine this relationship and really think about it and decide whether it's worth it to you, whether it's worth the anguish or the pain or the burden of it, and determine whether you want to keep it in your life or whether you want to just let it go. But for others of you, I feel like this card is about dedication. I'm sorry, not dedication, decisiveness is what I meant to say. So it's about really looking at whatever this goal or dream or project is that you have and being really decisive about it and saying, what part of this do I need to work on? It goes back to this card here, looking at the underbelly, being decisive about where you're going to put your time in regards to this goal, what you need to work on, what you need to spend your time on, and really dedicating yourself to that and being decisive about it. So it's going to differ for everybody here, but those are sort of the two energies that I'm picking up here for you. So interesting. And it's funny because we have this snake here on this man's back. And snakes are all about changes and transformation. So I feel like, some aspect of either this relationship or this goal or project are going to be changing. And it's funny because you had the Embracing Rapid Changes card. So there's definitely change coming here for you, pile 3. I'm picking that up strongly here. So let's get another card here. Spirit, what is going on in pile 3's current spiritual path, please? What is going on in pile 3's current spiritual path, please? Okay, so you received the Knight of Cups card, and it says enamored, bewitched, enthusiasm. Yeah, so for some of you, I definitely feel like this is a romantic partner or a relationship that's felt really heavy lately. But it's something that you're very invested in. It's something that you care about. It's someone that you care about. It's a person that means a lot to you. And maybe this person came in and really swept you off your feet, and you just fell in love with them, and they did everything right. But now you're feeling like a bit burdened, or a bit unsure about this relationship. And I feel like for some of you, it's about examining this relationship, determining whether you want to keep it, whether you want to let it go. But for some of you, it's, again, about this project or this dream that you have. Because the Knight of Cups is someone that is very passionate about whatever it is they're doing. They have a dream, they have a goal, they have a passion for it. And, so Spirit is asking you to sort of look at all aspects of this and organize things and plan and determine what part of this project needs your energy right now, what you need to focus on, and really go for it. So those are really the two energies here. So you also have the Queen of Cups with tender-hearted, clairvoyant, intuitive. So I feel like you guys are very, very intuitive people, pile 3, and passionate people. The Queen of Cups, again, is a very passionate energy, a very loving energy. And so if this is about you and a partner, I feel like you are the counterpart to this Knight of Cups. You are this loving, emotional energy, and your partner loves this about you. Your romantic partner, they find you very loving, very tender, very caring. And part of your spiritual path is really living within this energy, really embracing this power of love and passion. And if this doesn't have to do with a partner, I feel like this is about you being very passionate about whatever this goal or project or gift that you have is, being, um, very passionate about it and feeling very strongly about it. And I feel like there's a need here for you to sort of use your intuition in either this relationship or in this project. Really go within and say to yourself, what does my gut tell me to do in regards to either this person or this project or this goal? What is my gut telling me to do? And just get in touch with that, pile 3, because I feel like that's going to really help you in terms of refining this project, or in terms of, refining this relationship, making it lighter, easing the burdens of it, whatever it, excuse me, whatever it is for you. I feel like that's going to help you to really tune into your intuition here, pile 3. So beautiful energy. And finally, you have the King of Cups with diplomatic, generous, grounded. Wow, a lot of court card energy here. We have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. So yeah, I definitely feel like for some of you, this does have to do with a relationship. And maybe some of you have this King of Cups in your life, someone that's very giving, very generous, very loving, very emotional. And like I said, you feel strongly about this person, but maybe things have felt heavy lately, and there's a need to sort of lighten things up. But for some of you, again, this is about a dream or a goal or a project that you have. And I really feel like there's change coming, either in this relationship or in this dream that you have, because we have this whale that's breaching the water here, that's just diving out of the water. And I feel like this is the change that's coming for you, that things are just going to break open, break to the surface, and there's going to be, I feel like, a lot of success for you here. A big change that causes, this uproar of energy, because we see this big wave here as this whale is breaching the surface. So it's going to create a lot of change around you. And I feel like it's a lot of positive change, even in the world. Maybe this is a new product that you introduce that changes the world, or maybe this is a new art piece that you create that creates beauty in the world. Whatever it is, it's really going to change things up, and it's going to change your world and really brighten your world, I feel. So interesting energy. So I'm just going to get one final card here for you guys to wrap up your reading. So Spirit, tell me about pile 3's current spiritual path, please. Tell me about their current spiritual path, please. So you have the Voyage card, and it says, set sail on a new course. Beautiful. So for some of you, I feel like this card is very literal. I mean, you may actually be going on a voyage, going on a trip, traveling to a new place. Maybe you'll be doing it with this romantic partner or person, and that's part of your spiritual path with them, to go on this voyage, to go on this journey. But for others of you, I feel like this is talking about this project or goal that you have, and how it's going to change, how it's going to evolve as a result of you really examining it, and you really honing it, and putting effort into it. And it's almost going to be like this new course, this new beginning for this project or goal. It's going to feel like a voyage, because you're going to be taking new steps and refining things and, changing things. And, it's going to just feel like this whole new voyage for you, this whole new process of discovery. So, I'm getting those sort of two energies here. But, for a few of you, this could also be, like I said, if you feel like this relationship or this romantic connection is not working out, it's too heavy, it's too burdensome, this can be you letting go of that and setting sail on a new course, finding a new relationship, healing from the past, moving on to a different partner, however it resonates here. But it could also be that for a few of you as well. So I feel like that's all I have for you guys today, Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you like this reading and would like to see more like it in the future, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help my channel grow, and I would love to have you as part of the family. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye.